Jangan nyesel semua problem kamu yang start. Jangan minta rewind aku, kamu udah finish. Pasang mata sinis, mata jadi grimis. Emang paling narsis. Apa kita udahan kok kamu masih nanya? Mendengarmu membual banyak nyanyi-nyanyi. Kemain belakang gak usah pakai lama. Cuman gitu aku juga bisa. Sudah selesai cerita pun berakhir. Kau yang memulai memang penulis mahir. Ku tak mau mengulang, asyik nonton narikin. Jangan follow aku lagi, aku udah gak naksir. Belaga putar, tapi tak pernah.
Real Madrid stand at the dawn of yet another league campaign. The overwhelming question being, of course, how ready are they? It's a great time to be a fan. Smiles are beaming, expectations are up. They've been deprived of the game during the off-season. It feels like an eternity. New hopes, new faces, but the same old game. That match-day feeling is well and truly back. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. Everybody waiting to get the season underway. Everybody equal on the start line.
Yes, Peter, and I believe that year on year the game is going from strength to strength. It's impossible for that not to happen because of the increasing wealth. That attracts the best talent and management and, of course, greater expectation. The boundaries have to continue being stretched into the limit. The supporters
Up to meet it! Trying. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Vitinha. He's pinged one through here. He's had a shot! Goal!
What a start! And what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
Pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pastor to pick him out.
Paris Saint-Germain have an early lead. Good start. Oh, good interception. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to locate someone up front. He's found his man. It's a brilliant interception. It's a promising ball. Vinicius Junior. This has gone, presumably for offside. Could move up a gear here. Real Madrid are still boasting a perfect record with a quarter of the season gone.
And I'm thoroughly enjoying the run, and for me they're the best team in the league.
Has a pop! And yes, it's there! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Paris Saint-Germain take a two-goal lead. And the shot! He scores! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games. That has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Paris Saint-Germain seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
Doué, and he's there to cut it out.
Doué really just wasn't quick enough then. Well, his thinking certainly wasn't. Didn't make use of what I felt were some very good options.
Vinicius Junior with the clearance. Neves, Dembele, and he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Rodrigo plays it forward, shapes to shoot! Marquinhos goes looking, Fran Garcia needs to get it forward quickly. Brahim Diaz. Bellingham. Is there any Bellingham? Back of the net! Real Madrid are level. Perfect placement. Half-time whistle goes. Real Madrid come out of a half that has been quite extraordinary on many counts. High scoring, truly exciting, but neither side able to hold a lead. So there was the first half.
Well, who would have expected both teams going in level after that? Lots of drama, and Peter, please don't ask me to pick the winner.
What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. And the game has already resumed here.
Real Madrid can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Mbappe hits one! And he's done it!
Oh, the skipper has made such an important difference to put them in the lead again, but they can't afford to retreat and defend for the rest of this second half. To do that would invite trouble.
That was a given. It always was.
Mbappe is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for him.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
He's just gone and reminded us yet again of what a threat he carries.
And he's away. Looking to get within range. Mbappe has a shot! Oh, real danger here. And a second time. Another big chance that gets away.
Real Madrid really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Brahim Diaz. Now it's Rodrigo. Mbappe. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Paris Saint-Germain keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move.
Goes for goal! Hits it! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Real Madrid are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Mbappe. Marquinhos. That he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
And he's cut it out. There really wasn't very much in that. Not far away from being a telling final ball.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Who's there doing the defending? Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Cuts it out. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Tinged one through here. Mbappe has a shot! And that would have won it.
Mbappe clearly is aware of how important that was. He'll be hoping that it won't come back to haunt him.
Gets up to head it! And another time! That's a real chance missed. Tchouaméni drives it forward. Mbappe has a pop! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
In with a header! And he heaves it forward. It's Rudiger. Barcola. Oh, that is up, shoots! And it's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
So that's it. It is all over. Real Madrid have their win on opening day. The season perfectly...
Engkau tertidur, aku pergi menghibur. Beda kota pisah raga, bukan masalahku. Lihat wajahmu di layar, ku tetap bersyukur. Saat engkau ada di sana, sempatkan bermain dan bawakan cenderamata. 1 sampai 5 tahun cepat tak terasa. Segala hal ku upayakan untuk melindungi. Tunggu aku kembali lagi esok pagi. Cari panggilanmu jadi lebih baik dibanding diriku. Untuk sementara ini aku mengembara jauh. Saat dewasa kau kan mengerti. Kian menua, di awal tidak apa. Berjumpa lagi di sana, aku tetap sama. Saat engkau teringat, dengar kita mana kalah. Maaf atas perjalanan tidak sempurna. Percayalah untukmu ku jual dunia. Segala hal ku upayakan untuk melindungi. Tunggu aku kembali lagi esok pagi. Tunggu lebih baik, cari panggilanmu jadi lebih baik dibanding diriku. Dan tertawalah saat ini.
Well, it is that special time of the year where everyone starts as equals. Far back in the distance, memories of last season, positions and points tallies on the last day, that's all now irrelevant. It is all about the ultimate prize that lies a long way ahead. That buoyant feeling is here. New start, fresh hope. Get the season off to a flyer. The fans are believing. The Estadio da Luz, it speaks for itself. A truly big chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Gyökeres is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Save, he got a decent fist on that. He's got it, and he's got time. Haaland. Going through. Chance to break. Zubimendi. Manchester City are still boasting a perfect record with a quarter of the season gone.
And I'm thoroughly enjoying the run. And for me, they're the best team in the league so far. They've set a standard that
Has a hit!
Arsenal really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Help's available out wide. Not one of his best. Timber. Saka. The Gunners have it back and they can go again. Right through the middle. Tries to get it forward quickly. Well played, he saw that coming. Calafiori. Rice. Manchester City still without an attempt on target. Through, and he's had a quick look inside. Chance to cross here. Reinders. Matthews Nunes. Foden. A real chance of it. Goes to finish! Oh, poor contact. Nothing on the shot. Saka. Havertz. Clearly not what he wanted to do. Reinders. Haaland. Haaland is alert to the possibilities, and in the end it's fruitless. He's through. Havertz! Goal! Arsenal! Havertz with the smoothest one-on-one finish. He is one very cool customer.
Yeah, he just calmly faced the keeper and waited. It became a who blinks first situation. And for me, there was never any doubt as to who was going to come out on top.
So we have our breakthrough.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Lewis does well there, alert. Dashing forward at pace. And it's played forward. Saliba. And it's half-time here. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. More than decent game up to now.
Hasn't exactly got the plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
The action is back on the way.
Manchester City don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in this second half, they can't hold back though.
Gabriel gets into the right position to intercept. Timber. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Reinders plays it forward. And that has put paid to that. Ball is over the line. Gabriel. Saliba. Trossard. Nunez drives it forward. Now it's Foden. Trossard. Good idea, just poorly executed.
Yeah, just noticing now about that defensive line and how much it's dropping. It's too deep for me.
And why do you think that would be?
Well, it's an obvious move to prevent the opposition from exploiting the space that was usable.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Saka. Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. Trossard doesn't get the pass he's looking for. City are running out of time and still a goal behind. Hoists it forward, could move up a gear here. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Now it's Haaland. He's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited and they need filling, and fast.
Over to the left. Ake cuts it out. Oh, real danger here. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Havertz.
That will annoy the manager. They're
Going for goal! Sticks it away! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. Oh, high quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. Arsenal get themselves a 2-goal cushion. No, that's not the ball he wanted. He's made sure that that won't get through. Now it's Havertz. Tries a shot! Yes! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not unless...
And the shot! It goes to show he is human after all. Timber. Saka. Trossard. Gyökeres. Cherki. Matheus Nunes. Hall has a pop! They've done it!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. They really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And time is up. They have slumped to defeat in the opener. Anything but the start they craved. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, what a disappointing way to start a new campaign. All that pre-season graft in building up to this, and the points slip away. Game no
Good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Big chance! And the follow-up! And again the keeper stands strong.
Rodrigo can only think of disappointment right now, but he'll get to appreciate just how good that save was.
Trossard. That's not going to make it. Calafiori goes looking, and it's Alaba. Vinicius Junior! Goal! Real Madrid!
Real Madrid are looking strong on the break. Winning the ball in midfield is one thing, but it's their clever use of counter-attacking. That's the real highlight.
Real Madrid take the early advantage. Trossard hurls himself at it! Brave effort, total commitment.
No complaints about his effort and commitment. He just needs to start heading in the right direction.
Get the drift. And it's been taken straight back. Brahim Diaz floats one over. Hoists it forward. Trossard. As he picks him out. Hits one! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser! Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Has a goal! Rice. Saka. He's picked him out. Gets the better of his man. Great challenge, timed to perfection. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Mbappe. Rodrigo. Goes for goal! Mbappe gives chase. Charmeni drives it forward. Timber. And it's played forward. Eze. Rodrigo. Mbappe. Cut out in the nick of time. Really wasn't very much in that. Shot at goal! Eze, forward it goes. It's got through to him. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Carvajal plays it forward. Rodrigo needed a better pass there. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Saka tries to get it forward quickly. Rudiger. Brahim Diaz. Saka. Eze. Surely a shot. Hits one. He's done very well to get to that.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Saliba. Ball's loose, and he's after it. Whistle for half-time. Well, it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Look, this match promised goals, and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really, really entertaining.
It's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. The action has already resumed here. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Trossard. Rodrigo. He's in! He's gone for it! Goes for it! And he's done it!
Well, when one or two others were maybe a tad slow at restarting this game, then up steps a big character who was simply switched on and bright, and he sparked another advantage for his team at an important stage. It augurs well.
He was really quick to react to the initials. Tries a shot! In it goes! Arsenal are level. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Saka. Mbappe. Eze. Rudiger is there to heave it away. And it's Alaba. Rodrigo, hit long and direct, and he's cut it out. And the pressure is relentless, it's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the ball back at the earliest opportunity, a trigger by one player for the others to follow, and designed to force opposition mistakes.
Alaba drives it forward.
Eze simply had to make that count, and he did it with some authority too. Wonderful.
Alaba, he's left his man. Vinicius Junior now on a hat-trick. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Tchouaméni gets into the right position to intercept. Vinicius Junior has a hit! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Arsenal really could have done without this. The ball is on the spot, here we go. Goal! Real Madrid! Oh, dispatched with certainty.
Well, that's the way to take a penalty. Stand up, pick your spot, and blast it home.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It was definitely a brave call by the referee to give that penalty, and I think the way this game has gone, it could easily turn out to be the decisive moment.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. This looks very much like a shoring up of the rear guard.
Yeah, and that's not totally surprising. The manager obviously felt his defence needed reinforcement. We can't afford a repeat.
Ball's gone out of play. Forward it goes. And that had to be more accurate. Saka.
But with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Real chance! Sticks it away! Two to the good! They have breathing space! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Has a goal! And through to the goalkeeper. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that is not the outcome they were after. A truly disappointing defeat. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area. But the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
Thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Merasakan apa yang kau rasakan. Tanpa ragu ku bilang kamu yang paling paham aku. Tua jadi satu belah hati aku. Aku mau maju tapi tinggal tunggu waktu.
Kasih aba-aba kalau udah siap. Ku coba melihat tapi
I'm the best. Udah pintar ku nggak usah les. Dia suka baju hitamku, cara kemoku. Kalau kurang asik kita putar lagu. Lagu siapa ya? Lagu aku. Kalau duet ya sama kamu. Ku merasakan apa yang kau rasakan. Tanpa ragu ku bilang kamu yang paling paham aku. Tua jadi satu, belah hati aku. Aku mau maju tapi tinggal tunggu waktu.
Kau merasakan apa yang kau rasakan. Tanpa ragu ku bilang.
Wherever you are on this most pleasant evening, there has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. He's had a shot! And
Paris Saint-Germain have been the more adventurous for me and productive, and now they have to add that clinical bit. Doué really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Plays it out to the wing. Ruben Dias well to read it and intercepts. Now the counter. It's the through ball.
But I'm starting to see much more movement off the ball now, Peter, which is
Surely a foul. Free kick. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Lacking in accuracy.
look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
And here's Dembele. Keeper's done ever so well.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Tries a shot! Just off target.
Gonzalo Ramos did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
And it's played forward. Well, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. And it's Kovacic. Vitinha. Out to the left it goes. Questions were asked. He's given the answers. It's got through to him. It's Dembele! He'll try from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly seem to have lost their passing accuracy, something they're obviously going to have to fix pretty quickly now.
Oh, good interception. Kvaratskhelia. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Oh, it's Dembele. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Haaland. Breaks on here. It's come loose. Gonzalo Ramos. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. It's a promising ball. And they can just the goalkeeper going for goal! Oh, what a ball! And he's straight offside. He's through. face to face with the keeper. Hits one! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Hoists it high. Very well to intervene. Foden. Lobs it in gently. Stones positions himself well and cuts it out. Marquinhos gets into the right position to intercept. Back into the middle. Stones plays it forward quickly. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. The first 45 minutes are up. Both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. How would you review the first half?
Well, 0-0 is a little surprising, and while initially they must have felt that they'd score from the many chances we saw, they might now be thinking that this could go against them.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Ruben Dias. Now it's Haaland. He's had a go! To surprise the keeper, but missed the target.
There's no doubt he made the right decision, but without the right result. Paris Saint-Germain really have been alive to interceptions and picking off any loose balls.
He's got through, dashing forward at pace. He's gone for it! Oh, surely that deserved better.
And that is not the first time, Peter, the keeper has been left exposed by this defence. It needs a quick fix. Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the
Ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Fabian Ruiz goes looking. He's through. Gonzalo Ramos! Tried the chip, but it wasn't his best.
Gonzalo Ramos might just be regretting what was probably the toughest of his options.
Well weighted. Now it's Foden. Up for the header! Get that clear. They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Haaland. Kovacic.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities. Lewis.
Looking to get on the end of this. Marquinhos is there to heave it away. And it's Kovacic. It's a brilliant interception. He's made sure that that won't get through. Haaland. Haaland! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Haaland really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Forward it goes. Well played, he saw that coming. Nicely measured pass. There really wasn't very much in that, far away from being a telling final ball.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well positioned to make that interception.
Rodri just did a brilliant job there. It was one of those all-or-nothing commitments, and he came up trumps.
Now, chance to break. Barcola! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Paris Saint-Germain know they can rely on the counter, and they've just expressed a warning.
Over to the left. Rodri cuts it out.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Haaland. Haaland. Foden. Foden gets flagged offside.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Foden. Well weighted. Goes for goal! Oh, what about that? Save the best for last!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Paris Saint-Germain, what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Ruben Diaz. Matheus Nunes. Hernandez gets rid without sophistication. Knocks it away. And he's cut it out. Away from immediate danger. And time is up. Paris Saint-Germain win it by the only goal. Result, no question, the most important thing, however it came. Final score, 1-0.
I was a ghost, I was alone. 두어진 길 속에 given the throne, I didn't know how to believe I was the queen that I'm meant to be. I lived two lives, tried to pick both sides, but I couldn't find my own place. Caught a path, left child, 'cause I got too
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. It really is a quite beautiful stadium, unmistakably. Has a hit! Tried to chip, but wasn't his best.
I actually fancied him to score then, but we should give the keeper credit for doing his bit.
Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. Foden finds himself eased off the ball. Now it's Foden. Belly. Carvajal. Well, we've reached the halfway point of the season, and remarkably, this perfect streak is still going. Time when everyone starts to talk about winter transfers, but do you think a team like this really needs to bring someone in?
Listen, not for me. This team doesn't need tampering with just yet. How can you want to change such a tremendous achievement? But I admit there's always room for a fresh face, a new influence. You've always got to have one eye on the future, I suppose.
Now it's Mbappe. Forward it goes. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Haaland finds himself offside. Haaland. Dinks one in. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Oh, good interception. He's played him through. Mbappe! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Foden tries to get it forward quickly. Fran Garcia goes looking. And they've been caught out here. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Carvajal. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Now it's Haaland. Foden. The keeper's ball.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Now it's Haaland. It's a decent ball. He's made sure that that won't get through. Foden. Foden.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Fran Garcia drives it forward, and here's the chance to counter. Rodrigo, he's got away. Cut out in the nick of time. And Diaz! Foden. And it's Kovacic. Kovacic goes long. Kovacic able to come up with a better ball.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? Looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Now it's Mbappe. He's gone for it! Goal!
Well, that's what the top players do. The ability to seize the initiative at crucial times in the game. And now this second half has a completely different outlook.
Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Real Madrid saw first blood here.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
And once more they can't get through. Now it's Haaland. Courtois sends that a long way. Kovacic. It's a brilliant interception. Going to throw in. Matheus Nunes. Played into the middle. And out it comes again.
Manchester City are definitely going about this the right way.
Jim, there's not too much. He's through, it's Bellingham! Really well taken goal. And with that goal comes comfort. The vision wonderful, the technique perfect.
Well, the goalkeeper would have helped to make his mind up on how he was going to finish it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
And now the breakaway. There's a long ball. Eder Militao does well to read it and intercepts. Haaland. Kovacic. They could break here, as he picked him out, going through, he's Vinicius Junior! No, that wasn't kidding anyone.
Vinicius Junior certainly had to make his mind up quickly, and he rushed it.
Good challenge, excellent challenge. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself, lovely to see. That's not going to make it. He's picked him out. Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Foden. And Bernardo Silva! Carvajal can get it clear. It's a loose ball. 5 minutes left on the clock. Too much on it, and that's the keepers.
Real Madrid really have been alive to interceptions and picking off any loose balls.
Brahim Diaz plays it forward. Reinders. And time is up. Well, that is not the outcome they were after. A truly disappointing defeat. How do you look back on the game?
Oh boy. You said your phone was broken, just forgot to charge it. Oh, outfit you're wearing, God, I hope it's ironic. Did you just say you're finished, didn't know we started? like there's a cue to work for it. I know.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Certainly this is an arena which will satisfy those who enjoy their architectural design and style. The Allianz Parquet here in Southampton. We have already started here. So in 90 minutes we will be at exactly the halfway point of this season. Cuts it out. Saka needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Now it's Trossard. He's got away. That intervention goes to finish! Marquinhos is there to heave it away. And it's played forward. Lee Kang-in has been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Saliba has to get it forward quickly. Trossard.
Well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Jose. Trossard. Delicate ball. He's gone for it! Zaire-Emery hoists it forward. Very well to intervene. Saka. He's had a go! This could fall anywhere! That's clear cut, it's a free kick. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now. Back into the middle. Vitinha. Alafiori goes looking. Jose. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Well read, he sorted that out. Lee Kang-in. Forward it goes. Zaire-Emery. And the counter is on. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Gabriel does well there, alert. Trossard. Saka brings the ball forward. Fabian Ruiz over to the left. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Now it's Saka. Right through the middle. Hoists it forward. Saka. Eze. Will be the final action of the first half. Both sides have drawn blanks and have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
At least there's always a plus on.
Eze! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Timely intervention, and it's played forward. Ramos is flagged offside. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Trossard. Marquinhos. Across the field it goes. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. He's off on a marauding run. Gabriel Jesus with a really impressive run, which nearly went the whole way.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it. Yeah, I think the word from the touchline, Peter, is that defence needs to focus on runners and balls over the top.
Yeah, it's a clear change in approach, isn't it?
Yeah, and if they drop off, there has to be a strong level of industry from other departments in front.
Gonzalo has a pop! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Swung in towards the middle. Has a pop! And in it goes! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Fabian Ruiz really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
Paris Saint-Germain draw first blood here.
The perfect display, and the old saying comes to mind: when the going gets tough, etc.
Vitinha. Lee Kang-in. This is promising. And he's there to cut it out.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Calafiori plays it forward. It's an untidy challenge, free kick given. Gabriel. Saka. Oh, shooting chance! Managed to get it away. Away from immediate danger. Rice. Gets into the right position to intercept. It's the through ball.
Paris Paris Saint-Germain certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Loose. Trossard, it shapes to shoot! He has done it! Dying minutes, and we're all square again! And time is up. Well, a game that had everything except a winner. Really watchable and honours even. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
Many thanks to Jim.
You've never worn these shoes, don't be my New Balance in blue. Raised on pure dysfunction, but sleep I'll never lose. Guess you'll never notice, cause I always keep it neat. Got old wounds and fresh ones, but you won't see me bleed. Bitching about problems like they're stuck on your lips. You're so dramatic, I could tell you about me, but you won't understand. Can no caller IDs, it's a police again. No pills to be had, but there's no kids around. Death knocked down my door, walked in unannounced. Alignment to things since I was like 5. Soft cause his words, but at least I'm alive. It is what it is. You call it traumatic, but it is what it is. It's just family matters. Sometimes I can't keep focused, cause they're fucking raging. The split stops my explosion. Bad habits I'm not facing. At school weed was my perfume, and my brothers just got harder. It became substance abuse, so he's a stupid.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. This is a stunning arena. It's the Allianz Parquet, the facade, absolutely distinctive, a place out on its own. And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. The start of this match marks the beginning of the second half of the campaign. And he's cut it out. Hernandez positions himself. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Mbappe tries a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet,
Shapes to shoot! Just off target.
Barcola did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Forward it goes. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Gonzalo Ramos. Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Paris Saint-Germain seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
Marquinhos does well there, alert. It's a loose ball. Dembele. It's a brilliant interception.
Dembele really just
Goes for it! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Brahim Diaz. Out to the left it goes. Timely intervention. Ilya needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
Referee's given a throw. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Played out to the right. Now a chance to break. He's left his man. Rodrigo. Real chance! It's a goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing...
Goes for goal! They are rampant! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Jim, your thoughts?
It's rarely a problem when that much...
Well positioned to make that interception. Mbappe has got himself a free kick. Real Madrid presented with the perfect chance here to open up. Mbappe! He's kept it out just. Scalia. Oh, good interception. Defenders on the back foot. Real chance to break. It's Dembele! Great football, shot and save.
Paris Saint-Germain were again presented with an opportunity to break and looked very threatening.
He's had a look, he's blown his whistle for half-time. As easy as 1-2-3, it really has been that straightforward halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that much will change over the second half. So we're just settling back into this second half. So 45 minutes to turn it round. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Brahim Diaz. Alaba drives it forward. Well played, he saw that coming. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Brahim Diaz tries to get it forward quickly.
Mbappe really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Gets the better of his man. It's gone out for a throw-in. Doué. It's a fine challenge and it goes his way. Mbappe plays it out to the flank. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. There really wasn't very much in that. Not far away from being a telling final ball.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Marquinhos definitely fell there. Marquinhos gets his final warning. Real Madrid can make their change now with a break in play.
I just think that's really good management, introducing one of his younger players when the pressure's totally off, just allowing him some valuable, easy on-field experience time. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Over to the left. Gonzalo Ramos. Bellingham. Mbappe. The assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And it's played forward. Doué. Big chance! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Rodrigo. Marquinhos goes looking. Just brushed off the ball there. Now it's Mbappe. Fabian Ruiz. And that has put paid to that. Bellingham. Now can... Oh, shooting chance! And he should have made it four.
Playing the club are looking quite mean on the counter, and combating that requires even more meanness.
And now they can launch a counter. So not long left in this now. 3 from 3 coming into today, soon to be 4 wins from 4. It is a terrific one. Helps available out wide. Hefty challenge, but fair enough. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Gets away from his opponent. Ramos is flagged offside.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Eder Militao gets into the right position to intercept. Mbappe! Fabian Ruiz. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that is not the outcome they were after. A truly disappointing defeat.
I'm wrapping up this letter that I wrote you. Maybe it's the only way to go through. I won't lose myself for anybody. I'm not sorry. Yeah. Though it hurts, I only wish you blessings. Intuition talks, you gotta listen. I won't lose myself for anybody. I'm not sorry. Yeah. You build me up to break me down. Never respect the love you found. And I had a voice inside the back of my mind. I always knew it deep down. You don't deserve me, but you won't lie. Got no more tears to cry. Oh, oh, no looking back this time.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. The Emirates awash with red and white, a sea of Arsenal, just as you would anticipate. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. The start of this match marks the beginning of the second half of the campaign. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, what more can we say, Peter, about Phil Foden? Described as so good and fundamental to his team, and some of the best brains in football have said that. He deserves it. He's got to be one of the most exciting players of his generation. What a talent.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Trossard hoists it forward. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Beautiful, intricate passing. They are toying with their opponents. Yeah, he's through and all in shapes to shoot! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Gyökeres really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Massive leap! Just off target.
Gyökeres did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
The Gunners are yet to pick up a single point at home. It is incredible.
It is quite incredible. There's so much wrong with this setup, I don't know where to start. But listen, your home stadium is supposed to be a fortress, and theirs is just completely unguarded.
Rice. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Dinks one in. Well played, he saw that coming. Saliba tries to get it forward quickly. Arsenal ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Kovacic. Back into the middle. Foden. And now they can launch a counter. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. What a ball this has turned out to be. Has a goal! Goal City! There is the breakthrough. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
And a shot! Goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then, because they just lost sight of the real danger.
Manchester City got themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Now it's Foden. Trossard plays it forward. Well positioned to make that interception. Zubimendi. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Reinders. There's the end of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done.
And he has been fouled there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Arsenal with the chance now to pull one back. This certainly looks appetising. Well, Trossard! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought the starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Zubimendi, Trossard, Kovacic. That's a good ball to find him. Donnarumma catches it safely. It's a good foot in there. Foden goes looking. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, good interception.
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Gyökeres. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Zubimendi. Chance to shoot! And it's played forward. Haaland. There he goes, motoring forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. Foden now on a hat-trick. Forward it goes. And back to the keeper. Ruben Dias. That intervention was very necessary. Trossard. Zubimendi. Timber. Gyökeres. Trossard. Timely intervention. Kovacic. Now it's Kovacic. Gabriel does well there, alert. Trossard. Gabriel Jesus. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. A spectacular effort! It's off target and by quite a way.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there? Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Gyökeres. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Saliba cuts it out. No, that's not the ball he wanted. That's not going to make it. Foden. It's got through and that's that. And You can analyse to your heart's content. It won't change the outcome. They have lost the game. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area. But the centre of their defence looked open.